If you want to speak English fluently and effortlessly, I think this is the video you only need to watch in order to learn how to communicate effectively in English. Like, I am someone who has learned this language from scratch. I live in a village where I do not have access to the people offline whom I can talk to in English. Like, I have no any access to all those people. I am someone who has learned this language from scratch, from zero. I am from Hindi medium school, but I have somehow managed to speak English fluently and effortlessly. I am at a point where I can express my thoughts very easily in English. And today in this video, I am going to share with you the tips and the strategies that I have followed to learn to communicate effectively in English. So if you're someone who wants to speak English fluently and effortlessly, I think you should watch this video till the end. I am going to be very honest in this video. Very honest, I mean very honest. Before I dive into this video, let me talk a little bit about me. Who am I? How did I get started with learning English? What was my purpose of learning this language? So I am going to talk about everything literally in this video. So I want you to watch this video till the end to know the steps I have followed to learn to speak English effectively. And now let me talk, when did I get started? My English fluency journey started in 2021. That's when I decided to learn English, and my reason of learning English was very simple. I wanted to do businesses with foreign client, and that's what motivated me to learn English fast. In just 2 years, I have arrived to a point where I can express my thoughts or whatever I'm thinking in very simple manner. So now let me talk about the steps that you need to follow in order to become great at speaking English. And I'm very sure that you must have heard of those techniques and steps that I'm going to share in this video, but this video is going to motivate you to use those techniques again in order to speak English fluently. So what were those steps? The first thing is listening. The second thing is writing, is reading, and the fourth thing is speaking. So let me talk about the first step, listening. Listening is very important. Listening is very important. If you are learning any language, listening is very important. And I'm not talking about listening passively. Like, many people who are learning English or who are learning any language make the mistake of listening passively. What do I mean by that? They don't use the things they always listen. If you want to learn any language, you have to repeat after listening. You have to use whatever you are learning in your conversation. Like, this is the fastest way to learn any language. If you are listening passively, if you're always listening, you are going to end up learning nothing. Like, your mind is wired to forget things. So if you want your mind to remember things, you need to repeat things, you need to say things actively. Like, so my point is, listen and repeat, listen and repeat. This alone will help you become effortless in English. Let me talk about the second thing, reading. Read as much as possible. If you don't understand certain vocabulary, I want you to Google that instantly. If I am not understanding something, what I will do is I will Google that. Google is always with you. Google is going to help you in that. So read as much as possible and read out loud. Start with something that interests you. Start with something that you like the most. Like, pick up books you like, you love reading, and read until you fall in love with the things. So this is what I am saying. I am saying you to read out loud. Your ear can listen to your voice. Like, read out loud. That's what I'm saying. That's what I did. Honestly, I have done all the things that I am telling you to do. It's not that I haven't done all of the things I am talking. I don't talk about the things that I don't do. I used to read out loud things when I was learning English, when I was in the process of learning this language. Like, now let me talk about the third step, writing. Write something every single day. I want you to document your activities, whatever you are doing throughout the day. I want you to write everything down on a piece of paper. I want you to just write every single day for 3 months, and it will help you speak clear English. It will help you articulate things very effectively. You will become very articulate while talking if you do this writing thing I am telling you to do. Like, I was not able to deliver good sentences, I was not able to talk effectively, but if something has helped me become articulate, it is writing. I write every single day. I write on my laptop, I write on my notebook. Like, if I'm not finding something to write, I'll document the things I do throughout the day. So I am always writing something or the other. Like, let me be very honest here, I write every single day, like every single day, something or the other in English, and I'm working on my English so far. Now let me talk about the final step. This is what is going to make you a fluent speaker in English. Like, if you do all of the things that I have told you to do, but if you don't do this one, you are not going to get result. You are only going to get result by applying this to your communication skills. So let's talk about that, and that is speaking. Yeah, you can't speak English fluently without speaking this language. You need to make this speaking English a habit in your day-to-day life. Like, make this English part of you, make yourself immersed in this language. Like, do walk English, talk English, eat English, drink English. Like, do everything in English. That's my point here, is like, speak as much as possible. The question is, whom should you talk to? If you have no one to talk with, what you can do, don't make excuses first that I don't have anyone. Instead, I want you to talk in front of a mirror. I want you to talk in front of your phone's camera. So speaking will help you speak English fluently and effortlessly. I think this is what is going to help you speak English fluently. If you followed 3 things that I have told you, writing, reading and listening, but if you don't follow this one, you are not going to get results. So in order to speak English fluently, you need to speak. You need to go through uncomfortable situation. Like, this is how you learn English. Like, make yourself uncomfortable every single day. Make English a habit in day-to-day life, and this alone is going to change your life. This alone is going to take your communication skill to the next level. That's what I did, man. I have followed these steps and I have gotten the result. Now you can see I am able to express my thoughts. I am able to tell you what to do in order to speak English, and you can do it too. You can speak English very well. So yeah, so if you found this video helpful, I want you to subscribe to my channel. I want you to hit the like button because it motivates me to make more videos like this.